I mean, I think it first needs to be said that India is an extremely important and quite emotional market for Rolls-Royce, as you can well imagine. You can't talk about automotive history in India without talking about Rolls-Royce, and you can't talk about Rolls-Royce without talking about India. The two brands, if you will, brand India and brand Rolls-Royce, are very interwoven historically over the years. And for us, this is a very emotional and a very special market. Also, it's a very important market. The emotion aside, it's an extremely important market. India, it doesn't need to be said, is an extraordinary opportunity for any brand, and we stand with India in every possible respect. So it's our sense at Rolls-Royce that India will always be, as it has been for the last 100 years, an important market for Rolls-Royce. Now, you talk a little bit about economic slowdown, economic downturn, and yes, we are not immune to that. We've seen that the world over. I'm happy to say that Rolls-Royce is doing well this year, the world over, and we're quietly confident of having a really strong year, possibly even a record year, which in these circumstances, let's be honest, would be an extraordinary achievement. Here in India, the market has likewise been very challenging, but we are also expecting here in India a very strong year. Wealthy Indians love their Rolls-Royces, I'm happy to say. Wealthy Indians love to gift Rolls-Royces. Right now, in the middle of the wedding season, for example, we see the tradition of gifting fabulous motor cars to your beloved sons and daughters as being a key part of this season. And for us, that is very heartwarming, and we love to see that. We have created a Rolls-Royce which allows a wedding couple and their parents to bespoke the car very particularly for their wedding, to have their own initials in it, to have a message from their parents put into it, to have special colors and so on and so forth, so that the car itself becomes something of an heirloom that probably the family wouldn't sell, because it has a collectability about it and an emotional attachment for the family. You know, that's a question I'm often asked, and it's a very good question, because everybody thinks that there is a particular archetypal Rolls-Royce customer, and I always answer it this way, that there simply is not. Our customers come from all walks of life, but they have one or two defining features. They're older, they're younger. In fact, our youngest customer in the world is right here in Mumbai. They're older, they're younger, they're men, they're women, they're in industry, they're in business, they're in stars of stage and screen. In some countries, they're politicians, they're kings and queens and presidents and prime ministers and all that. But they have one or two serious things in common. One is they're wealthy. They can afford to buy a Rolls-Royce. They're wealthy. Number two, they are highly confident, self-confident people. They've built businesses. They run empires. They have a tremendous personal confidence about their lives and what they're doing. And thirdly, they absolutely appreciate luxury and hand craftsmanship. They appreciate the extraordinarily special nature of a Rolls-Royce. They want to have that hand craftsmanship that is the hallmark of every Rolls-Royce. That's what a typical Rolls-Royce customer is. Apart from that, they are extremely different people from all walks of life.